It's like there was like a massive tree that stood here at some point.
Kind of like the Babel.
Yeah, the Tower
Babylon,
of
right?
Babel.
Tower
Yeah,
of Babel. Yeah.
that's it, Babel.
Yeah, where they try to go high, high and high to the heavens to get closer to God.
Yeah, and then all the languages changed.
Yeah, but why? Yeah, that's the only thing I can resemble this.
Yeah, they were like, if I can remember correctly, were they were like struck in a way that they couldn't understand each other anymore. They all had different languages, and then the tower like was destroyed, right? It fell down. So can you imagine you're like building this tower and you're like speaking to your friend, you're like, hey dude, did you put the clip in here? Because if you don't put that clip in, this entire platform can fall. And the next minute he's like, speak Espanol? Like, I think maybe that's a bad situation, Flo. Suddenly your partner doesn't speak your own language.
That would be funny. I'm like, well, can I choose? Can I choose which language I want? Shoot.
Oh man, yeah, it could be a kind of bad situation if you had like high teamwork environment and suddenly your friend you don't understand him anymore.
Okay, so
like imagine you're playing co-op, Flo, with the team and suddenly they all speak different languages. Could be interesting.
oh, you know what? Sometimes certain things just need, eye language. Facial
Oh yeah, true.
expressions. Yeah, I can,
Tone of the voice.
yeah, just the tone of the look. The eyebrows and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, you definitely go, oh no, he's not good. He's not happy. Oh, he's happy. Okay, that's good. Where did we? There was one of our viewers said
He
to
said
go
6. We apparently didn't do 6 or
No.
4, I think.
No, there was
If I can remember
something.
correctly.
There was something at. Was it 6? Was it 4?
I think so. It was Magic Zoza, I think. He was telling us about the. Yeah.
Yeah, now that we have a little bit of time, we could go to it. I don't know. It was B2, right?
What was it, B5 or B1? Shit, I can't remember, Flo. This is a good question.
Oh yeah, this don't look
I
like it.
I got lost in the philosophy somewhere.
Yeah.
There.
Okay. We'll see if we see him. We'll ask him. I thought it was B2 something. I was like, shoot. Okay. We'll see where we're left off so far.
Yeah, I think I can maybe go back and just check. But if Magic Zoza comes back, we can just ask him. Maybe
Yeah,
he can
we'll
just give us
just
some
ask him
tips.
one more time.
Yeah, we're so like we were speaking about it last time, Flo. We're so afraid of spoilers in this because we're really into it now. Like, dude, we're deep into this.
Oh yeah,
That we're actually being a little bit more careful than we should be because we care. We
Yeah.
really want to know what's gonna
Well-
happen, dude. Yeah.
yeah. Well, part 2 is like, that's the other one. There's more to it, and then there's a
Oh,
DLC
man.
too to this. There's another version. There's this, and then there's like I don't know, I don't know if it's
Like an add-on.
considered a DLC or something, but there's an add-on. Yeah, and I've never played that either. So we got 2 games that are in this world.
Okay, but Flo, I'm gonna
What up,
petition
Timo?
after the. Hey, Timo, cheers, man. What's up? I'm gonna petition for. We'll talk later, but we're gonna petition. We have to at some point get Mist done as well. The first Mist, before Riven.
Oh yeah. I haven't done Mist yet, so we could do that because Mist is
We're gonna have like
part 1 of Riven.
Yeah, I think we must do like that one of those those boards they have with a little thing that like knocks on the wood, and you put all the different games on it, and you like just turn it, and it swings, and then wherever it lands, dude.
Cheers, Timbo. Here, let me get some water.
Yeah, we're getting deep in here, dude. Flo and I also had we basically had some pre-philosophy before the philosophy. That's how hectic it's getting now, Timo. So yeah. If things get very hectic tonight, sorry. Hey, enemy, what's happening, dude?
Okay, where did we leave off?
In the hall.
6, 4,
The
3.
halls of thought.
Oh, we did these.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. So yeah, let's go to let's follow the signs flow. That, you know, whatever tells us we haven't done it, let's do it systematically. If we've missed anything, we can always, you know, like,
because we'll do
get.
After that, we do the axe. Remember, we got the axe.
Oh yeah, the Kant's axe. Yeah, we have to talk about that, dude. That's so yeah. Just a preamble. I think, you know, it's a thought experiment, guys, in like philosophy. It's weird. So just be prepared for the weirdness, and you're gonna wrestle with it for days afterwards. Even though you're gonna think what Immanuel Kant said is ridiculous, you're still gonna wrestle with it. It's gonna be one of those toothbrush moments where you're like brushing your teeth, and you're like, and the toothbrush like falls, and then some of the toothpaste like falls out of your mouth, and then you're like, oh, that's what he meant.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. It's very applicable to stuff. Once you see practical examples of it, flow, you suddenly see it everywhere. Kant was an amazingly intelligent dude. He was also a very boring asshole. He kind of like he reduced risk as much in his life as he could. He walked, for example, the same route to his university every day. He'd never deviated from it. So yeah, a bit of a hectic dude, you know, hectic man. Okay, let's see here.
7, yeah.
Oh, and we've got the axe there as well, Flo, that we can take. But I think we've broken down the stuff.
We broke
here,
that
right?
one. Yeah, that's this one right here that we broke. The one we haven't. Okay, so that's the one we jumped in for a second.
Yep.
Okay,
so 7
let's do
is
7.
Let's do it, dude.
1 star.
Good luck, Flo.
What? You're doing the first one.
What? Okay, good luck. Good luck, me.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Here we got.
Oh shit! It's Castle Land again. Oh damn. Okay. Castle Land is hectic, dude. Wait. No, we weren't here. Okay. There you are. You kept me waiting. I finally put my finger on what was bothering me. It's as if the answers you're providing aren't your ideas at all, as if they're latent, prescribed, pre-scripted, and you're just going through the motions. Does that strike a chord at all? Don't psych me, you bastard. No, look, seriously, don't psych me.
Let's see.
Okay, just say.
It does.
Yeah, I don't know, but what do you think? No, or it does?
Well, if it strikes a chord, then I'm kind of human, right?
No. Just say, like, you know what? I actually want to play poker face with this bastard.
Okay, no.
I would say no. Yeah, let's aggravate. Because remember last time he left us, right?
What an enemy.
No. Okay. Of course, you've only seen a fraction of the data that I've archived over the generations. Still ask yourself this: why is it that everyone's so darn sure that 2 + 2 makes 4, yet they can't agree on what they are, what they're doing, or why? Yeah, you know, Flo, there was a crisis in mathematics, like I can remember this vaguely from stuff way back, but there was a dude that was trying to, what was his name? Okay, I'll come back with receipts later, just trust me. But like, so this guy, he was trying to calculate infinity. The idea of an infinity in mathematics is weird. So he was trying to model what is infinity, you know, from a mathematical perspective. And the guy got close, but never quite there, right? It's typical of infinity, right? And he eventually like went insane, and he ended up in an insane asylum. And then the guy that followed his work caused a ripple in the whole freaking fundamentals of mathematics. And the main mathematical book, right, is the Principia Mathematica, the book that was like Isaac Newton wrote, right?
Okay.
And in the Principia, they start with basic assumptions in math, like for example that 1 plus 1 equals 2. But now the question was, why is 1 plus 1 2? So it went from being a mathematical question to a philosophical question. And so it created a crisis in mathematics of a great proportion, where people sat and created mathematical proofs that are 40, 50 pages long to try to prove that 1 plus 1 equals 2.
Yeah, because 1 plus 1 equals 1 squared, technically, as well, right?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about what's that other dude?
No.
The
Just
Iron Man,
in mathematics.
the Iron Man guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two sticks, technically, if you put them together. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah. But I don't know. When it comes to, what's his name? I never understood it.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence
Howard, dude.
He said 0, right? Or
We're not talking about that shit. That guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. You know what was the best part about him, dude, is when he was interviewed by
Joe
some
Rogan,
other dude, right? Yeah, but like, what's that guy's name? I think it's Eric Weinstein, who's like a mathematician. And none of them made any sense for like 2 hours. Oh, man. But anyway, okay, yeah. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
I can only imagine what Arcanon's face is after 2 hours of just him going, what?
Dude, nothing made sense. If you, like, Flo, at one point we must watch that, like, podcast, and you tell me, after 20 minutes, what the hell is happening?
It sounded good, probably.
Dude, then suddenly Terrence Howard jumps up and shows him like these shapes he made, like a preschooler would show you, like, you know, little cutouts of things he made in class today. And I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? Like, my brain can't register the logic of what's happening here. But anyway, okay.
Yeah.
Another story for another day, dude.
Let's see, what should we say?
Okay, those problems are more complex than mathematics. Mathematics has more objective truth to it. Perhaps mathematics is real while those problems are imaginary. Well, I like the last answer, and I like the first answer. Yeah, dude, Weinstein is a big fraud, Tomo. Just saying. Okay, those problems are more complex than mathematics. So, Flo, what are you thinking? I'm thinking option 1 and option 3 is maybe like the better ones, right?
The problems are more complex than mathematics. Mathematics is real while the problems are imaginary. Yeah. Let's say part 1. Those problems are more complex than mathematics.
It's philosophy of science. It's not science. Yeah, absolutely, Flo.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's see what happens. Those problems are more complex. Okay. Perhaps, trying to provide answers to those questions is the anesthetic that keeps you down. Pose questions like, what should I do with myself? And what is the world really like? Enough, and you start to assume that they have answers. But what if that assumption turns out to be false? What if you're just a bunch of information processes? Flo, you know what's crazy? We speak about this before we come on stream, and we actually had this conversation, right? About the brain and what it senses, right? So, you know, the fact that you think that, oh, I can see, touch, taste, smell, interact with my world around me. Oh, that's me, right? And that's how I know the world is real, because I can touch it, I can taste it, I can smell it. But all of that stuff, all of that sensory input is simply electrical signals in your brain being interpreted by your brain. So, you know, if you were to, for example, like in the Matrix, push one of those rods into the brain, let's say, and create a link to the brain that provides all that information, right, without you actually having a body, just let's say you're just a brain, you wouldn't know, right, that you are in a simulation.
Well, I've had experience, I'm sure we all have had experience on this, but what do you call those visual memories, those vivid memories? And in my vivid memory, you know, because I've had several, and I've always, you know, meditated on those kind of memories, and there's always those thoughts where it's like, whoa, it's a dream, so you're not able to like touch and stuff, right? You'll be able to know that it's a dream, right? You'll be thinking it's like I'll be able to know it's a dream. So when I was in a dream, vivid dream, and it was StarCraft related too. So it's kind of weird. Zerg was outside somewhere in the darkness, and it was like we're in like some stadium. There's glass everywhere, and I'm over there thinking this don't like something's up. Like in my head, I'm like I don't feel like this is reality. You know, there's a side of me that just started like being my conscious woke up kind of, but it wasn't fully up because I was like, okay, well, if it was fake, I'll be able to like touch this wall, and I won't be able to feel it, and I felt it, you know, and I was like, oh, that screwed me up big time. I was like, and then when I woke up later, I was like, why did I feel it? You know, why did I hear what I heard and everything? And I was like, so I guess that's when I was thinking about the ghost itch. When a person doesn't have like a leg and their
Yeah,
itch is on their leg, they have an itch. They literally they feel it like it's there, and
phantom limb.
and I'm like, well, what if that's in the brain, right? What if when we're sleeping we have vivid dreams that it uses those same triggers, but in a dream state where when you feel something, it knows how it feels, so you feel like you're feeling it, even though you're not. Your brain
Yeah,
triggers that you're feeling it now, and so when you're in the digital world, if you were to get thrown in the digital world and it activates your vivid awareness, right? Then it can trigger feelings that you feel like you're feeling. It might not. You might be feeling the wall, and you might actually feel like you are, because your body has memory of how it felt, and you know.
yeah, Flo. I mean, yeah, you've fallen in your dream before, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you feel like you're falling,
When I fall,
and you
I
actually
can't.
like,
I flip, and I can't get. I wake up because I can't unflip. I have a weird. That's one of
yeah,
my weird
your body
ones.
actually reacts to the fall. It's fascinating. It's also a good way to wake people up, by the way. You know, if you've got someone that's on a chair, and they fell asleep on the chair, just dip the chair slightly. They'll be awake instantly. So like, yeah, your body reacts as if you're really falling. You know, and then you wake up. You know, or you jolt. Your body jolts up.
Oh, I've
You know,
had
it's like
that.
as if it's,
I've
yeah,
had that when I'm laying down and somehow you feel like somehow it's just like you're misfire or something happens and you just literally feel like you almost fell. Like you get
yeah,
that whoa. But you're
yeah, dude. It's crazy.
I've had that happen several times, that phenomenon.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you know, your body thinks it's real. Now, remember, sleep is weird, right? Because there are different stages of sleep that you go through. There are entire stages where you don't dream, but like you normally dream in like REM sleep, rapid eye movement
Right.
sleep, right? REM sleep is a state of deep sleep. Where you're actually, but it's quite active, you know, you're actually like simulating things are happening, dude. And remember, just because you don't remember that you've dreamed something, doesn't mean that you weren't dreaming all night, right? That's the thing you have to be kind of like aware of. So what's interesting with REM sleep, there's something called REM sleep disorder. REM sleep disorder is when your body basically, in order to protect itself when you are going through REM sleep, in other words, not acting out what is happening in your dream, because that can be very dangerous for the human body, right? It
Yeah.
paralyzes the body. So the body, the muscles go limp, and the only thing that's moving is your eyes. That's a protective mechanism. Now, there are a lot of people that have REM sleep disorder. There is this phenomenon. Now we're getting into scary territory, Flo. But there's this phenomenon called the dark entity phenomenon, where people claim they feel like they've got sleep paralysis. You know, they're awake, but they can't move their body, and that's a form of REM sleep disorder, because your body's thinking that you're in REM sleep. So what it's doing is it's switching off your body, but you are consciously awake right at the time, but you're also more likely to hallucinate in that state. It's called a hypnagogic state. You're actually now, your brain is trying to create links between things that it shouldn't normally do. I mean, there was a guy that he spoke about a state. I remember this in one of the clinical write-ups where he was saying he had a whole conversation with his vacuum cleaner in his room. The vacuum cleaner came in and just started talking to him. while he was paralyzed. And then he was just like having a conversation with a vacuum cleaner. But like, there's this phenomenon called the dark entity phenomenon. It's shared by many different cultures, where they see a dark entity or they feel a presence in the room. They feel they're paralyzed. A lot of this also relates to like the UFO stuff, Flo. You know, like
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what do you call that?
it's
Paralysis,
sleep
sleep
paralysis.
paralysis,
Sleep
which
paralysis,
I've had
exactly.
2 episodes that I've known. I've experienced sleep paralysis for sure, like 100%. I'm
Yeah,
sure
and that's also
everybody's done it, had that happen in their life at
yeah,
least
and
once.
NME just said it. Like that stuff, enemy, the succubus and the incubus. You know, the nighttime visitor. That's a little bit more risque. Let's just put it that way, right? That normally also happens because remember, your body is in a state of hyper arousal when you are dreaming,
Yeah.
and you know like your body's actually very active in that time, even though your brain is paralyzing, you know, your system. So your brain is trying to make a pattern. It's trying to figure out what's happening, and so it will create stuff. But like that's the scientific explanation, right?
Yeah,
Now,
like
now the,
like you feel
yeah,
fear and you can't
yeah,
move, and you're trying to move your hardest, which makes you feel probably more fear because you just can't. Then my thing would be like you wait, you know you're not asleep because you stay awake. And to
yeah.
the moment where you realize, yeah, you are awake, but what the hell just happened, you know? So you're not like going, oh, it was just, I must have been sleepy. No. It's the moment where you're like still staying in shock long enough to know that you are still up and you didn't just wake up after that. But it freaks you out that that happened. You're like, what?
Yeah,
Just
it's like, dude, you
like
know,
literally you're stiff, like you're
yeah,
trembling
stay,
trying to wake up. You're trying to talk. You can't even talk. Imagine trying to
yeah.
talk. You can't.
No, dude, it's crazy. I mean, there's actually like a lot of state of consciousness research within the field of psychology, right? Like people who, and also neurology, neuroscience, you know, guys who look at brain states and they try to explain consciousness. I mean, for example, Flo, I mean, have you ever, I think we've all done this to some extent, but I don't know, like some people don't drive a lot, but you know, have you ever driven somewhere that is kind of familiar, a place that you drive to normally? And you're driving and then you get there and you're like, how the hell did I get here? You know, like
Yeah.
you don't remember driving there.
You're
It's like, and then you
autopilot
like, there's that
mode.
bit of fear of like, holy shit, I got here, but I didn't actually, I wasn't consciously aware of me getting here, right? Like I was on autopilot the whole
Yeah,
time.
autopilot.
Um, like, you know, like, so consciousness is weird. Consciousness, you know, like we split it into two: the conscious mind, what you're aware of, right? What you know right now, what you are aware of, and then the unconscious mind, the stuff that's happening, but that you're completely unaware of, that your brain hides from you, um, even though it is the process that drives everything that you are. But there is a lot of states in between those two that consciousness can go through. So yeah, I
I
mean,
was
yeah,
I was
go
kind
for it.
of looking. I was looking at my. I was thinking of the brain, right? Like, you know how we're talking about we're getting our brains into a system, into a computer system, so we can just live in the matrix. Like, our brain is like a computer, right? So what if our computer brain is taking our consciousness into our brain's matrix system, and it takes all the data that it gets from our visuals and feels and everything, and it constructs whatever world it's creating at the time randomly for whatever purpose it's really designed for, and why we get into this matrix called a dream. And we're in there in that dream,
Yeah,
and we're in the brain's mind of information that it's, I guess, we're dealing with, or
Yeah.
or organizing. I don't know how that works. How does that, But I feel like that's the brain's doing the same thing. It's creating a world where we just kind of like are temporarily in.
Yeah, and Flo, what's weird about like dreams is the thing that often like it amazes me is the fact that it can recreate people from your life,
Right.
personalities, tics. They are
Whatever's-
authentic. It's as if you're seeing that person on a couch in front of you. Your brain is simulating their brain. It's simulating, everything that you have encountered.
Right.
And you're not aware of that. You think that you're interacting with that, but you're interacting with yourself, right?
Right. Or you might not know what you really know. You might know you remembered some details of them, but your brain really remembers more. You have it more in your database than you can technically open right now, because we're not like fully possessing all information that we could. Some things are dormant. So imagine we know more than what we know, and our brain just kind of puts it in the dream better than what we understood. And it feels,
But Flo,
our brain fills in the blanks, right? So our brain is designed to kind of make sense of things that might not fully be there, but we have to fill in the blanks.
So, for like altered states of consciousness is fascinating to me. We also find a lot of spiritual meaning from those things. So like, if you think about, there's this famous paleoarchaeologist. He was at the University of the Witwatersrand, or it's just called Wits. His name is Professor Lewis Williams. And Professor Williams, his entire career is dedicated to studying cave paintings, cave art, rock art, right? But he studied the local Khoisan rock art here in South Africa. And he also studied, Paleolithic rock art, like the rock art in France, Neanderthalensis, and then you've got like Homo erectus and all the others. There's all this rock art that's like ancient. Now, something that's fascinating about the rock art, now he asked basic questions, and he proposed this in his thesis. And it's been very well received. This thesis is now making more and more sense. He actually went back and tracked back the Khoisan peoples from here, because they are a living Stone Age people, basically. They live like our Stone Age, predecessors did. Oh. Yeah. And so he went to go and speak to them about their rituals and about what they do and so on. And he asked them, okay, but when you paint in caves, now the problem with the caves is they moved from the mountainous areas, they migrated to the coast where they no longer did cave paintings that much. But he could trace back, basically, they were not going into the caves to just paint stuff. It was also just not normal, it wasn't just normal people who went into those caves to paint stuff. Number one, Flo, I can think of many other rock faces and places to paint stuff where I have a lot of light that is not inside of a cave, right? Okay.
Right.
So okay, that's one problem. The second thing is they actually send shamans into these caves. These shamans normally go into the cave in a state of absolute trance, and they then draw what they see in the trance. The reason for that is, if you look at the cave paintings, they normally are not of just animals, just things that they see. They're often of human animals. People with animal horns, for example, or animal legs, right? It's not quite humans, and the animals also look different, slightly different. They're strangely drawn. And then many times they would draw these pictures, and then they would put dots and lines over the pictures. Now, if they studied this at a university in England, and they discovered that if you could put someone on an LSD trip, and there's many other types of induced trance states that you can get from just taking a drug, for example. People see images quite vividly. Often these images are not real images. They are of interesting things that they see in almost like a spiritual realm, so to speak. And they often also have a lot of this pattern, this interference flow, in the vision, in the visual cortex.
Yeah.
So it's like you see the image, but you see it through patterns, through lines, right, that move across the vision. And so, if you look at these cave paintings were not painted by some artist cave painting, you know, Neolithic man. They were done by the shamans in a state of trance. They were drawing what they saw in their mind when they were in that state. And so Lewis Williams's thesis has gained a lot of popularity because they're finding more and more evidence to support that hypothesis, that in fact they weren't going in there to draw what they saw, they went in there to draw what they were seeing in their vision. It's fascinating. Yeah. Anyway, I get excited about this shit, dude.
I know,
Sorry.
I know we can talk about this for...
It's amazing, dude. Human beings are we're insane, dude. We're an insane species. It's amazing.
Going back to the sleep paralysis, enemy says, first time it happened to me was when I was 18, asleep on my parents' couch. But then in college, I moved into the house that neighbor said was haunted. Maybe it might be possession. I don't know. Let's see. I had so many experiences of sleep paralysis in this house for that whole year I lived there. Oh, I only had two, and I was glad that I didn't have more than two that I could reckon, because they're just don't feel good.
Yeah, but Flo, there is an alternate. Like I don't want to sound like I'm a guru kind of dude, right? I'm pretty much a hard scientist, but I also would say that like we don't know everything. Right? And there are weird things with the whole sleep paralysis. You've heard of the old hag phenomenon, Flo? Or chat, the old hag? The old hag phenomenon is also something where people feel that an old woman, you know, that they see this old woman staring at them and sitting on their chest. And normally the dark entity or the
Right.
dark man, let's call him the dark man,
The little gremlin.
is also in the room, right? Now, guys, sorry, if you're getting scared, just like... just hold on to your butts here. So they actually have found whole villages of people that have had that same experience in one night. Like
Ooh.
hundreds of people, dude. And that experience is cross-cultural. You find it in Japan, the US, North America, China. There's a lot of depictions of the old hags in Japanese mythology, for example. Sitting on the chests of people and staring at them, and then there's usually dark figures in the background. So yeah, so explain it, like, so you've got the science. Oh yeah, you're just in a REM sleep state, blah 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 blah. Great explanation, but explain that to me, Flo.
Right. I don't know. Like I had like it was just a bizarre. Those 2 times just bizarre. So I can't explain it.
Dude, priests, what's that other stuff that you burn to cleanse the house? Sage, priests, holy water, Buddha statue, like anything you can find, dude, you put in your house if that happens.
Yeah, because they say that supposedly they say that usually that our brain kind of locks our bodies in a way where so we don't like hurt ourselves when we're asleep. And that we wake up before that time happens, and we're up before our body actually unlocks. And so we feel this like I can't move my body, and you know that's what I've heard.
Yeah, Flo, like that's the story we tell. You know, the scientific story is the one that we cling to when we're in our beds late at night in the dark, Flo.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so.
Meanwhile, they're always watching, dude.
They're out there. I think enemy was haunted. I think it was multiple times. That's a haunting right there. We need to go over there and investigate.
Enemy, we need full cleansing, dude. Full cleansing.
I'll go over there.
Yeah.
Ghost hunter. All right. What do you say? Which one?
Oh, shit. Okay, perhaps the flaw is in your reasoning instead. You're right, I made some dangerous... Okay, let me just finish reading this, Flo. I think pose questions like, what should I do with myself? Okay, but what if the assumption turns out to be false? What if you're just a bunch of information processes? In that case, any attempt to answer the question will be flawed. Garbage in, garbage out. You see, Flo, the concept of a flaw. What is a flaw? Do you mean the world according to your perspective is a flaw?
Right.
Like, for example, many players would say that not playing meta in StarCraft is a flaw. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, really, like.
But there, sometimes a flaw doesn't necessarily have to be a flaw and accepted. I just saw this one game that was very popular. It was like a llama, I guess, it had like some weird like physics in that game, and you're the llama or something like that, and just destruction happens, and it flies and starts destroying stuff, and it was supposed to be like a fun just joke, right? And then somehow it just became a thing, and it was like a very popular game. It's just so destructive, so chaotic that it just was
Funny.
entertaining. Yeah, so I mean, a flaw to something can be still not a flaw in a sense to others,
So
because they
there's
built
a
it to be a
Karen
flaw,
game.
right? They built it to be like
Yeah.
glitched and everything. They put all kinds of glitches on that game where it could just did weird physics, but that flaw became an interest.
Yeah, endearing. It's like Oblivion, like Skyrim. Skyrim has a lot of like glitches, but we love them because they make the world unpredictable, weird, funny. I mean, you had a flying horse at one point, so it was amazing. Yeah, yeah, and I mean that was fun times, dude. That like spawned a whole bunch of people, like memes and stuff. So the thing is, like a flaw. There's a game out. I don't know if you saw. I think Charlie, the guy Penguin Zero, he like reviewed it. It's called Karen. The game is literally you're a Karen and you just destroy malls and people and twirl around so yeah, even the Karens are giving us joy, dude. But yeah, flawed. I mean, it's an interesting question. That's why I
But
don't like this entity, because this entity is telling us what it wants us to. There's this thing called moral universalism where you impose your worldview onto everyone around you,
yeah.
and that's what this thing is trying to do, dude. I don't like it.
Well, the beauty about like some of the like paintings, right, from the masters or just in general, sometimes the most beautiful parts of a painting, when you look at those, are the flaws. Because with the flaws, that you know that they may, there's you can see the strokes, you could see their emotions and everything, and if there's a flaw, that makes them human, having a
Yeah,
painting that was done by a computer and it was just no flaws. Where's the life? Where's the flaws are important.
yeah, but so that's basically plastic surgery, dude, that you're talking about there. You remove the flaws from the face only to look strange, dude.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, buddy, just go. That don't look right.
You look surprised, but like every day, dude, it's insane. Okay, let's have a look. Garbage in,
Okay.
garbage out. Okay, perhaps the flaw is in your reasoning. Yeah, I would say that one, dude.
Okay.
Let's challenge this bastard. Sorry, I'm feeling like we need to do that.
Go ahead.
How presumptuous. Oh, this arrogant bastard. Still, I take your point. None of the answers make sense, that much is clear. One explanation could be unreliable data input. The other is that there's a flaw in our logic. Perhaps we're just machines, endlessly trying to calculate the final digit in pi. Can't use, okay, let's see. You can't use reasoning to conclude that reasoning itself is, Flo, just hover over it so we can see what the rest of that thing is.
Hover over it. It says you can't use reasoning to conclude that reasoning. Oh, I see what you mean. It itself is flawed.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go more towards that, yes, than I would the second one.
Okay.
The second one is like, I don't really know. That's the answer sounds great, but it's like you're basically saying to the computer, yeah, none of us really know, dude. That's basically what you're saying. Okay, fine, but we can still use it to conclude everything else is flawed, can't we? Skepticism and self-interest are only part of the picture. Okay, you're right. Self-interest is all we have. The rest is, and let's see what the rest is.
Is fairy tales.
Yeah, I like the first answer. I don't know how you feel, Flo.
That would work. Skepticism, self-interest.
1 or 2. Okay. You've seen how easily your view of the world is manipulated, yet you trust those thoughts that run through your mind. You'll feel differently once you come back from that tower. You must be getting close by now. Terminating support session done. Resuming library archive session done. Searching for locally cached resources, and we have Arcady Journal, Invention of Borders, and Apocrypha 9. These sound familiar, Flo. Have we not read these before?
Search for local. Let's look for one. Let's look for Alcadi Journal. What? Oh no, but they're right here. Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah,
I don't know. Let's see if we recognize it.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Testing our memories here, dude. Team diminishing by the day. Proud of them, nevertheless. Archive now incomprehensibly huge, still missing thousands of works, impossible to truly finish. Work already commenced on a sorting program to help catalog the archive resources in our absence. But like everything else, it has its foibles. Talk to Alexandra. Talos going well. Maybe the archive's first user will be terrestrial after all. Estimate about a week, maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working. A betrayal to leave early. Yeah, so these guys are, you can also see the way he's writing, he's not doing well, huh?
Yeah.
It's the way someone would write if they're like in pain or, yeah, or like, you know, when you're very sick and you have the flu and you're trying to text someone.
Yeah, they don't feel like they have life in them. They feel very bland.
Yeah. Interesting, Flo. Okay, let's see what else. What are your thoughts, Flo, on this one?
I'm not sure. I don't really understand it too much.
So they're obviously capturing stuff, right? Like it's almost like they're trying to save the world's knowledge, but then there's another program which is the Talos program, which is to make, I think, putting consciousness into robot bodies so that we can live on in some way after our civilization ends. I don't know, Flo. We still need many answers here.
Yeah, well, on one of them it says estimated about a week, maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working. The betrayal to leave early, I don't get that part. Talk to Alexandra, tell us going well. Maybe the archive's first user will be terrestrial after all. They're just talking about loading the person into the machine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, I don't know. I don't really.
That last part, Flo, I think that a betrayal to the, so they understand, I think he understands and they understand the importance of their work. It's the continuation of humanity, but through other means, right? And so they keep working, you know, the theme keeps coming up. They're working until the end. They're going to go until they can't go anymore, right? They're going to do as much as they possibly can, right? Before the end happens.
They have to leave early, though. It's like
yeah. So maybe he feels like, you know, because there's a question mark next to it. He's asking himself, a betrayal to leave early? You know, maybe he's thinking about leaving early and questioning whether he should or shouldn't, right?
I don't know. Well, does that mean like their people are dying? Like the team?
Yeah.
The team is dying little by little. Oh, probably because of the sickness. Then they're probably talking about the flu, and these people are building the machine, and their team keeps shrinking, and that's probably why they say the betrayal to leave early.
Yeah, like if I leave now, you know, this is important work, number one, and number two, if I leave early, could I, you know? The other guys are working.
No. Well, I think it's like to leave early, maybe to die early to the sickness.
Could be that too, dude.
Because it says maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working.
Yeah.
Why would he not be able to keep working?
Yeah, he's probably ill. He's probably dying.
Early, yeah. To leave early, to leave this world early. The betrayal.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Sickness.
Yeah, like he's actually harder on himself. He's like, he's not thinking of leaving the place. He's thinking of like dying before he's done.
But he's saying the betrayal to leave early. It's like life's gift betrayed him. Because, you know, to take him too early, he wanted more time.
Yeah. Dude, it's
At
crazy.
least that's
like,
how I
actually,
see it. I don't know.
this depresses me a bit. You know, the idea of like
Same.
the end of mankind with a virus or something, and there's nothing we can do about it. You see, I don't like the idea of there's nothing we can do about it part. You know what I'm
Being
saying?
helpless.
Like I like to think there are always possibilities. Captain Kirk, dude. I think he said that. So yeah.
Oh, here's another one.
Okay, now Uriel pointed his sword to the tree of life, which grew in the heart of dead Jerusalem. Behold, the tree grows still, though the city is dead. Within all that is mortal, there is the seed of immortality, for it is an immortal that fashioned it from chaos and void. Being a humble man of little wisdom, I asked, Great Uriel, we are not allowed to eat from the tree of life. How may we then be saved? And Uriel commanded me to stretch out my hand, and he gave me his fiery sword, which burned my hand, and he said, Only by sacrifice can you be free of the world from the dominion of sin. With a prayer on my lips, I fell upon Uriel's sword, and it pierced my heart. And truly on my body, the stigmata of the Lord appeared. Okay, stigmata, of course, being, where Jesus was crucified, right? His hands, then, of course, the crown of thorns, and then the feet that were nailed. And then what's the other one? The slash flow on the with the spear.
Yeah, by the rib.
Yeah. So you had all of these things now. Okay, so upon Uriel's sword, and it's pierced my heart, and truly on my body the stigmata of the Lord appeared, dripping blood that was not my blood onto the ground. And the 7 heads of the dragon that were crowned in the black clouds receded, and light fell upon the earth, and Jerusalem was born again. Thus the angels departed, having delivered their message, and I awoke in the fields of our fair land. Dude, this sounds almost like Revelations, dude.
Yeah. Well, the 7, I believe the 7 heads of the dragon was the 7 kingdoms, or the 7 kings of that time. You know, each head, each crown.
Yeah.
At least like symbolism. But yeah, revelation, or what do you call that? That's the other one was in the New Testament. That was kind of like Revelations. I forgot which one.
It's not Ecclesiastes, is it?
No.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think too, but definitely Revelation.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's interesting.
Kind of, at least the feel of it, not verbatim, you know, but the way that it describes things.
Yeah, sure. It's quite hectic. This dude like sacrifices himself, right? Yeah, sacrifice is a big thing in all religions, Flo. You know, it's I think we already spoke about it, but like, you know, even in Christianity, you know, you eat of the body and you drink of the blood.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's almost cannibalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We eat the thing that cleanses us, right? That makes us whole. It's fascinating. Excerpt: The Invention of Borders by Fatima Nguyen. What today's nationalists and neo-segregationists fail to understand, Kwame said, is that the basis of every human culture is and always has been synthesis. No civilization is authentic, monolithic, pure. The exact opposite is true. Look at your average Western nation. Its numbers Arabic, its alphabet Latin, its religion Levantine, its philosophy Greek. Need I continue? And each of these examples can itself be broken down further. The Romans got their alphabet from the Greeks, who created theirs by stealing it from the Venetians, and so on. Our myths and religions too are syncretic. So in other words, multitudes of things that synchronize. Sharing, repeating, and adapting a large variety of elements to suit their needs. Even the language of our creation, the DNA itself, is impure, defined by a history of amalgamation, not only between nations, but even between different human species. So Flo, yeah, that's, we spoke earlier about that something can be flawed and yet be amazing. And here is some of that here. And I think it's very true what is said. You know that the Romans, people say the Romans built the aqueducts. You know, the Romans, oh man, they were such legends.
Oh, yeah.
They did the aqueducts, right? It wasn't the Romans, it was the Etruscans. The Etruscans before the Romans. The Etruscan Empire was defeated and destroyed by the by the Romans, and Tuscany is where they're from originally.
Oh, okay. And I could see that. I could see they take over and claim it.
Yeah. The Etruscans were like peace-loving. They were a fascinating civilization, and the peace-loving part is what got them.
And it was well built. I saw like a YouTube video or something of the way that they built how that was built, and it was designed in a way where it kept the water pure and away from got purified through its way from not getting diseases. It kept them healthy.
Yeah, I mean, the Etruscans used, I think it was like bronze, and they used like copper and stuff. And it was only the later Romans, the more like advanced Romans in like quotation marks, that decided, hey, let's line them with lead, dude, because it's a very easy malleable metal that you can easily like line, things with. And then of course they drank the water that was lined with the lead, and there's a theory that Rome actually didn't fall because it lost. It basically fell because everyone was insane from lead poisoning, dude, and made insane decisions.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah. Oof. Check. Yeah. No lead. Don't drink lead.
No lead, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Discuss this excerpt in the context
of... Let me go back. I thought we... Let's see. Forgot where we were.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm in the past, dude.
Okay, go. No, I got brought back.
I was reading from the past. Okay, Talos, discuss the excerpt in the context of Wolfgang Welsch's theory of transcultural... God damn it. I can't speak this evening. Transculturalism. Okay, let's just say that. What's it? Wolfgang? Flo? Wolfgang?
Transculturality.
Yeah, transculturality. That's it.
Culturality.
Discuss the excerpt in the context of Wolfgang Welsch. Okay, I just want to quickly check something. Wolfgang Welsch. Give me an overview of this bastard.
That's a spelling bee word right there. Transculturality.
Yeah, cultural. Yeah, never mind. An actor and poet, Wolfgang expressed his political opinions through poetry and documentary filmmaking, and it was these activities that led to his imprisonment in 1964. A secret message written on a cigarette paper and smuggled out of prison brought Wolfgang's case to the attention of Amnesty International. Let's have a look. Is there a wiki? I just want to see like what he was speaking about. Just give me a second. Wolfgang Welsch. Wolfgang Welsch was born in Berlin in 1944. He graduated from high school and studied acting until he was arrested by the East German secret police, the Stasi, and was imprisoned as a political detainee. After his freedom, was purchased by West Germany in 1971, so they paid money for him. He studied sociology and politics, later earning his doctoral degree in England in 1977. All the while, he assisted a large number of people in fleeing from the GDR. That's the East Berlin guys. In 2015, he was awarded the Robert Schuman Medal of Honor by the European Parliament in Strasbourg for his great and heroic service in bringing about German and European unification. Two cultures coming together, Flo.
Okay. Yeah, which is what this is talking about. It's talking about, people take, different cultures taking other cultures and adopting them. But I mean, if it ain't broken, why fix it, right? So if they go, hey, you guys already designed the number system, we don't have a number system, why do we need to work so hard in redesigning a new one? Let's just use yours.
Yeah,
plus
exactly, dude.
It benefits both locations because there's at least some type of communication, a bridge in some degree, right?
Yeah, and Flo, it's interesting because, I mean, if you go to London, right? I mean, London is well known for its curry, its English curry. They call it English curry, right? Now, English curry is only there because, Britain, the British Empire, part of it was India, right? and they brought all the spices and the culture and the people from there into Britain. And so, what's interesting is, as you think as an empire that you are spreading your culture to the world, but what's actually also happening is the world's culture is colonizing you, right? It's changing you as a culture.
Right.
The food, the ways of living, doing things, number systems. So it's actually quite a beautiful idea, but also just note that in the history of humankind, all major massacres, wars, and things like that happened because of cultural differences. And I include religious differences under that heading. So, yeah.
Well, I feel like it's that the biggest picture of it. It's a lot of this. The humans have this flaw where, when we put ourselves in a situation where we choose a team, red team, blue team, that team, this team, it just, we get into our competitive side for some reason, and it affects judgment. Yeah. It affects our judgment. It affects our emotions.
Dude, are you gonna care about like political orientation if you're next to a dude in a foxhole being fired upon? I don't think so.
Nope.
You're gonna worry about whether that guy's gonna save your life and you're gonna save his life, right? So, yeah, it's interesting. Oh, by the way, I just want to ask you a quick question, Flo. What is the number one sport in India?
I don't know.
The sport that the most people watch in India. Does anyone know?
Do you guys know?
Tell us if you guys know. Cricket. There we go, enemy. Cricket.
That's the one
British cricket, my friend.
With the horse and the... No, that's the one with that one thing that you throw, right? With the ball, you grab it and you throw it with the. Is it?
Yeah, it's So think baseball, but with a flat cricket
Some type
bat.
of scoop, right?
No, I think you're thinking polo, Flo.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Or,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit, cricket.
No, I don't think I don't think polo is hot there. Dude.
Oh, okay. Shit, shows you how much I know about that. Shit, cricket.
Yeah, but cricket is like
cricket?
Massive. It's massive in India, dude. It's. Let me put it to you this way. Like I remember, I went to the final, the ODI cricket final here at Wanderers, in Johannesburg, where I am. And dude, some guy wanted to buy my tickets off me for like $5,500.
Damn. What?
Yeah. And I was stupid enough to go to the game, dude.
Oh, shit. you literally said, okay, this ticket turned into a $5,000 ticket, and I'm going.
Yeah. It was a great game, though. I just want to add that, it was like a really good game. Yeah.
Damn, I mean, it was a $5,000 game. That's what it was. It was a $5,000.
Yeah, and that was all because it was India versus South Africa, right? Like, yeah, and Pakistan as well. Pakistan, remember, India was like one large country, and then Pakistan broke from India. So you had like your Islamic side and the more Hindu side, or so what's fascinating is Pakistan also cricket is the major game there. They never picked up rugby, which is interesting because rugby is another British game that's played across the Commonwealth. Canada has a rugby team, Australia has a rugby team, New Zealand has a rugby team. We have one because we were a British colony as well. Yeah, so it's interesting, right? Where the sports that colonize the world, Flo?
Yeah. So I was trying to think. I was trying to get a description of what cricket was about. So I go to Timo, and Timo goes, they throw 2 balls through 2 sticks and drink tea.
That's cricket. Yeah.
Is that how that works? Is there like tea on the table?
Description. No, wait. That's the best description of cricket I've ever heard. Okay, so Flo, you haven't experienced true cricket unless you've experienced a 5-day game. Okay, I'm being serious. It's a 5-day game. Okay, so you arrive on day 1, and so there's a lot of pomp and ceremony around cricket. Okay, it's a gentleman's game, dude. Like, so, when you arrive at the cricket ground, you'll often see a lot of older folks with their sun hats, dressed very well. dipping the tea, the biscuits in the tea while watching the cricket, my man. And that's culture, dude. That's beautiful culture and wonderful shit.
Yeah.
And what you do is you sit there like the whole day. Nothing happens for like, until day 3, dude. But like it's all about that, dude. And if there's an early wicket on day 1, you're like, you've seen something. Yeah, you've seen something. You've been there for 12 hours, but you saw something in the first hour and never again, dude. But you're back on day 2 with a tea, dude, and the sun and the sunglasses and the sunscreen. That's cricket.
I have to culture myself this evening. Some cricket videos.
Oh man, I love it, dude.
Okay, here's a message.
I love it.
We did miss one message. Let's go back to let's see. How do we do this? Tab? There was one that you were talking and we were doing a level. I don't know if let's see.
There are flaws in the system.
This one.
I think sometimes it accesses the wrong databases, pulls random data. I don't know how bad it is. It all seems to be stable, but I can't tell what kind of impact this is going to have on the process, and I just don't have the strength to go over all of the code again. I just don't want it all to be for nothing. I spent all my time here. I didn't visit my parents. I didn't see my friends. I did nothing but work. And I'm so scared that it didn't mean anything. That I just wasted it all because I thought we could... we could save the world.
Damn. So yeah,
That's
just working.
Such a vibe killer, dude.
Yeah.
Such a vibe killer. Let's just go watch cricket, man.
We got the crickets and then straight into... Okay, let's hear what she says.
God, there's no time. Just not enough time. We're trying to build the future out of old video game code and half-finished research projects. We should have had years, maybe decades, with the kind of money they used to put into building bombs. If I stop and think about how crazy this is, I will have a nervous breakdown. So I won't. Yeah, okay. Back to work, Alex.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you can see, Flo, you were right. They were all thinking about that moral dilemma of continuing the work on this important project or family, friends. You know, you're going to lose everyone, yourself as well.
Yeah, but then, yeah, they're still thinking, like, I should have spent, like, you know it's going to be over, right? But then you wish you would have had different memories.
Yeah.
Memories with your loved ones, because that's where, you know, even if you were to say, okay, this is it, lights off, they're going to unplug you, and you're not going to, you're like, well, damn, if I was to do it over again, how would I have done it? And you would rather have, you know, even if it was just for the moment, I would have rather had those moments. And you don't realize that because life is going by and you feel like you're, to an extent, immortal temporarily, you know? Because you don't feel like it's going to happen anytime soon.
Oh, yeah, dude. Could happen anytime.
It could.
Yeah.
But our brains block it where we feel like, no, it's not going to be this week. I still got to do this. I got to go to the, you know, BlizzCon next month. I mean, in, you know, mid next year, you know, this, or, you know, Resident Evil's coming out in like 3 months, you know, I'm
Yeah, I'm still waiting for a good Diablo, dude. I mean,
I'm waiting for that sale that's coming up. So I don't.
Yeah,
you don't think about it enough time. You give yourself more time visually. You know, 'cause you gotta get that. You know. So sometimes.
Yeah, it's something to live for, Flo. It's also something to live for. You know, like I don't know if I told you this. I think I have.
Good.
Yeah, I fear flying, dude. I hate flying so bad, and you know, like I hate everything about flying, like everything. I've taught myself through many flights to just be calm. I'm the dude with the headphones in that doesn't want to talk to anyone, that just like listens to podcasts while hoping I don't die at any minute on the plane, right? But I don't show any of that. So yeah, like and also like the way that like airports are named, like the terminal building. You know, like the end. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like I just, and you're up there in witchcraft land, flying in this freaking thing at like 900 kilometers per hour. You know, and I don't know if the pilot slept well last night, dude. I don't know if how long ago this thing was serviced. And I mean, if I'm flying a Boeing, it might be brand new, dude. That's even worse. So yeah, I don't know, dude. Like at that moment, I'm just thinking about like I constantly am pondering my demise when I'm up there on the plane, dude. And then when I'm on the ground, I'm like, I made it. Thank God. Yeah, but anyway, never mind. Fears.
Here's one for you to solve.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we've got the blue node, we've got the red node, and we've got the red node. The red node is connected to something, Flo. What the hell is it connected to?
Let's see. Oh, to a box. So if we turn that on, the box comes down. And there's a star there.
We need
red.
Need to power that thing. Okay. We've got 3 laser beams. We've got some windows, Flo.
And it blocks it if we don't have this here.
So we need one that's going to be a weight for us. But no, Flo, why can't it be a weight and a prism at the same time?
Right.
Can't you connect it?
Yeah. Yeah, we could. Let's see. Okay. So it's connected there.
Nice.
And then, right?
Yeah, where the hell were those red red ones, dude?
What, we need another one?
Do we have to go around this thing? Can't we go straight through the other side?
Let's see.
I see.
Oh, you know what? I got an idea.
What are you thinking, Flo? Oh, you can access the red from the other side, Flo.
Can you? Let me see.
You can. There is a red switch on the...
Yeah, I just gotta see how we could see it. Maybe on the second. Oh, there is no second.
Oh wait, Flo, I think I may have a theory. Not a theory. This is in early stage. Hypothesis. My hypothesis is, if you open the door to get in there, right, where that laser is, you can move the other lasers in there. So maybe we need to take the lasers with us. Oh, we can't, dude. How the hell are we going to access? There's no. Is there another window on the other side or not?
No, because look, we need this red. Somehow that needs to...
Do we only have 3 lasers or do we have 4? Because if we have 4, we're good.
No, I think it's just 3. Let me see. This is 1, 2, 3. And then the one that's in there, but that one's... Why would it
Hold it. Yeah, it's powering everything.
It's a weird one.
Is there there's not another red node anywhere, right? That you've seen? Like a red power source, you know what I'm saying?
Let me see. Not that I see. Oh, what if... Oh, okay. How about this? How about we turn everything on? So, how about... Let's see. That red we can't move, right?
Yeah.
What if we put ourselves like way back here, right?
Oh yeah, good point. So in other words, we use ourselves as... But then how do we get in? That's the problem. Because if we move off of it...
Oh, wait, see. Where is it? Okay.
Come on, Angle.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
We'll have to see when we get to this far.
Flo, power the fan.
Oh?
First. If you power the fan first, we'll get the block. The block will help us.
Right. Right. There you go. And the block could be taking our place.
Yes. So all we need to do is just stand on it. The block will fly off. Then we'll have the block.
Now we have the block. Okay. So now that we have a block.
There it goes, dude. Beautiful little bastard. Okay, now we can put the block there, yeah. And now we can use the lasers. The laser beams, dude.
The lasers. But then that goes down.
Yeah, but we can probably move.
Well, yeah, we can go in here now.
Yeah. That's it. We can grab this little bastard, power it from the back, and then we can use the other laser's flow to get the blue node to the block, and we're done.
Where's the blue? Oh yeah, the blue's over here.
Yeah. That's the thing that
Okay.
opens up the.
So what we'll do is we get the block. Wait, we need the laser too, though. We're gonna need eventually.
Yeah. So leave the block can stay, dude. We don't need the. So
Okay.
what I think we can do is, you know where the blue node is? We now have all those other lasers we don't have to use for red, right? So we can just use them to get blue through the window and onto the block.
See if we can.
We might have to go around. I don't know because of
Yeah,
that red
'cause
laser
the-
is
the
causing
blue.
shit. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Wait, it does shoot up. So if you go all the way back, flow, you could get under it.
Yeah.
See, it's
Okay. I
angled-
see what
angled
yeah, but
down a
there's.
bit.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe more closer here. And then.
Oh yeah, that could work, dude. Okay, now problem. We need the last laser because there's a gate in the way, so we need to
Yeah.
curve it around the. Yeah.
And we don't have another one.
Sorry, I'm a little bit behind you, so if I say things that you've already done, dude, just know that's why.
We are, and we don't have another. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, here's the other one. Okay, so then we grab this one and angle it.
Yep.
Okay. So
Let's get the dopamine hit. Okay, we got the red block.
Now
Dopamine
we-
hit received.
now we gotta get the star.
Okay, so now to do that flow, let
we
me
need
think for a sec.
we need a blue.
Yeah, we need one blue. I'm pretty sure that we have not used the lasers as efficiently as we possibly can. So
Right.
Flo, let me ask you this question. If you move that laser that's currently... We need one more up here. So let's find one that we can steal. Maybe we can back out of the... Maybe we can go back to what we did in the beginning, where we had one out here that was powering...
Okay.
Do we need red now? We don't really need red. We can go... Yeah, we don't need red at all. Remember, blue's outside of the box, Flo, so we can just go and take all of the lasers and just redirect them.
Oh yeah. But we see,
Yeah,
we
that's
don't
it. We just need one.
the red. Okay.
Yeah, so if you grab red, we're gonna put the shields up. We're gonna be stuck in here, so we might
Right.
need to power it from the other side as well, Flo, and then do this.
Right, but you can't reach it, the angle. So I'm trying to think.
Yeah, but you can power it from the back. Remember, it's got one node on the front and one on the back. Think.
Let's see here. Watch. We'll go back over here. See, I can't reach it from here. If I do it from the back, then I need red all the way around. We don't need red around,
Yeah.
right? We need blue.
No. Exactly.
put
So what I'm
blue-
thinking.
Blue here. This
Yeah.
one's a for sure, right? There's no other way. So, and the next one would have to be somewhere. Maybe behind a tree. You get me? Maybe.
Yeah. Like you can angle it all the way. You see, Flo, what I'm thinking is, if you can, I ask you just to do one favor. I just want to see if it is the case. If you go back to where that inner block was, not the inner block, the where the force field little inner areas. Yeah, just
like if I
stop there. So go back. Just go back to the door quickly.
like that, look.
You'll see the door's got a red node on that side and on the other side, right? So, technically speaking,
See, like
you
if I
could
do
read.
yeah. This.
Oh, that could work as well, dude. Yeah, just move that bastard.
Just angle it.
Oh shit!
There we go.
Dude, Pythagoras.
Yeah, I figured,
Okay, Flo, I'm never gonna doubt you again, dude. I'm just gonna let you. I'm releasing you on the world.
All right, next one's yours.
Okay. I really thought that like you could do but never mind. Like you see, it shows you how different brains work, dude. It's crazy cool.
All right, here's a reading and a listening.
Okay, shall we listen?
Read first.
Okay, this place should be cold, but I don't feel cold. It's as if I was observing everything from a distance. It's pointless. Wow, that's a leap in logic there, right?
Yeah. All right, here's
I'm cold, but I'm not cold. The world makes no sense.
Place should be cold, but it don't feel cold. Yeah. Oh, you know what? What they're saying is their brain's not compatible right now to the system.
Yeah.
It's icy, right? But like you were saying, like we were talking about last time, it's like, but I don't I don't have nerve systems around my body that says I'm cold.
Yes, exactly, dude. Yeah.
Feel cold. I don't feel like I have to do the things that I would do when I'm cold. It's like put my body together, get closer, and warm up, get the body heated up. Those body tendencies. So you'd have to have like some type of structure where when you build the design has like some type of layer of nerve endings that react to the elements.
Yeah, the input, the
inputs,
the sensory input. Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't designed it.
That raises a very weird question. You can just go back to that little note. I just want to read it again quickly. There might be something even more disturbing going on here than meets the eye. So this thing's not there's a version, right? But it's Akar 6 version 991 whatever. Now remember they said they had issues with naming the files. Do you remember that, Flo?
Yeah.
Now if they're uploading human minds into the system and then putting them into a robotic body, the transhumanism that we spoke about, as a way of continuing the species, right? But they had problems with the numbering system, so we also have seen evidence that maybe there are some of these entities, humans that were put into the system, or at least their minds, right? That may have overlapped with one another. So the question I have for you is, if you look at that message is almost like a person that knows what cold feels like, that is now in a robotic body and sees the flaw in being in this robotic body, right? It's not real to them anymore. It's in other words, it's like, you remember in RoboCop 2, they tried all the different versions of the new RoboCop, and all of them like basically, self-deleted when they were because they realized what they were, right? At that point, that this is not living. This is not the same as being alive, and so the mind can't deal with it. So maybe that message was written by a human mind.
Okay. Yeah, because it was,
It's kind of like
it
a weird
didn't have,
thought.
RoboCop had a reason to live, right? It was like a family and stuff, and he had a purpose. So when he got in the system, there was still a reason for his brain to want to live, to want to keep going. Whereas the other ones, they were, you know, bad guys. They had nothing to lose, right?
Yeah.
So their body just, you know, wasn't accepting that, and you know, went haywire. I feel like that's why they were more susceptible to just rebelling. But they were rebellious in general, so
Yeah, they weren't ready for that.
they were
for that stuff,
destructive.
dude.
They were already destructive too.
Yeah, and that tendency acts itself out, right? It's, you know, Flo, it's
Especially
there's
if
an
you get them in
interesting-
an environment they're not comfortable with.
Yeah.
That's like putting somebody in a corner.
Yeah, dude, like no way out, right?
No way out.
But dude, I don't know, you have, I don't think, Flo, that you've seen the new Alien series. What's it called?
Not the series. I
Alien
only
Earth.
saw the first episode, which looks interesting. Looks, you know, there's some.
Yeah. So I don't want to like, if you guys are watching in the just quick spoiler alert, but it's not major spoilers. It's been in the trailers and stuff. So they so that whole series is actually about transhumanism. So they took these children that were terminally ill and put them into synthetic bodies. Now, you know, in Aliens they've got many synthetics, right? You've got David in Prometheus and Ash in the first Aliens, then Bishop, right? There's always like the synthetic humanoid, right? That's always like in all the Aliens. So they put these children's minds, because their bodies were failing, into these adult robotic bodies.
Okay.
And how they adjust to it, basically. And some of them adjust pretty well. And then they ask the guy, but why did you put children in there? Why not put adults in there? And he says, no, if you put adults in there, their minds are too set, right, in how they feel and think, that if you put them into that new environment, they can't handle it. But a child's mind is pliable.
Right.
So yeah, that was it's an interesting. I like it when sci-fi makes you think about that stuff. Like then you know it's good science fiction, Flo. If it does that, then you're in good shape.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next voice.
Intelligence
Yeah,
is
let's do
more
it.
than
Sorry,
just
dude.
problem solving. Intelligence is questioning the assumptions you're presented with. Intelligence is the ability to question existing thought constructs. If we don't make that part of the simulation, all we'll create is a really effective slave.
Intelligence.
Yeah, so they're telling us basically that we have to question everything. That's so. Yeah, let's do that then. We're doing it anyway, dude. We might as well just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying, Flo?
Yeah. Be rebellious, this game. Alright. So it don't look like we can activate
Trying to
any.
catch up to you.
Okay.
Just refreshing. I'm refreshing you, Flo.
Okay.
There we go. You're refreshed.
Let's see. Man who lost two says do also need a question. What we need to question everything.
Yeah, when you start questioning that, you need to question everything, dude.
Got a question.
Yeah, that's a problem, dude.
Got a question.
You know
Questions.
You know what I love, Flo? Like, this is one of those little quirks in language that fascinates me. When someone says to you, "Can I ask you a question?" But you just have.
You should just say just one.
Yeah.
And that was it.
You know? Can I ask you a question? Yeah, but you just did. You know, like, and the other thing that also bothers my brain is, you know, self-help books. So you're reading a book from a dude who's telling you what to do, and you're calling it self-help. Is that because you have to read it? Because it's definitely not self-help. It's other help in book form, right? So, yeah. Anyway, these things bother me, dude. Late at night.
Okay, I'm looking around to see if there's anything that we need to see. Oh, we got our little doppelganger. Okay.
Okay, we have to use our dude.
We gotta use our dude. And there's a lot of little crevices and a lot of... Okay. So here we go.
Enemies in Why do you park on the driveway but drive on the parkway?
Okay.
Yeah, the Matrix got it wrong, dude. The Matrix mixed up some files. That's what happened.
So we need the red one to keep that on, and we need to go around.
Am I doing this one slow or?
Or I think we're gonna. Yeah, if you want to.
No, I don't want that responsibility. Okay,
Just accept it.
No. Okay, so we've
We
opened the
got
red
a
one. Okay.
blue and a red.
No, Flo, I'm not. I will add. Oh shit. Okay, no. So let me have a look. Blue. Okay, and red. And what have we got in front of us? What do we need to open?
We got the blue that we have to open. We have to get to the blue. So we got the mission is the blue.
Okay, easy, man. Just like do it.
I know. Let's see. Hold on. Now.
Okay.
How?
So what can't
Okay.
we do? Can't you angle it, Flo? There must be an angle here.
Well, we gotta go around red, right? So that means, and in red, there's a gate right here. We can't go around red though. Ain't that something, huh?
Okay, I've got a theory.
We can't go around red, but we need red.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna power red with fake duty, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna power blue with real duty, okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna see if we can't get in there to get that thing. And we're gonna test a lot of assumptions here, Flo. One is we're gonna test whether or not we can use a laser as duty. And secondly, we're gonna test the assumption of can we cross through a stream of a laser that duty has created, right? Because it's not really real.
Okay. We'll go your.
Sorry, that was
thing.
a long explanation for just do like two lasers with one doppelganger and one of us, basically.
I see height a little bit.
Yeah.
See that? I don't know
I
if that
see that,
applies. But
Do you think you can get it underneath?
get what
Because
underneath?
you could place it.
Like if you know what I mean? Like if there's a height, if that's higher than
Yeah.
maybe that's just enough. There's like a high rise. But no, we're gonna go with yours first, but I'm just giving you like a little, like I see like at least something, like how do we raise
That we
it?
can jump over it,
But
dude.
if we could raise it,
But-
there's a little height
So
here.
let's try this. Let's try this first, because it's going to be a lot of work with our doppelganger to get that synced. So why not just like let's see if we can do it, dude.
Let's see. Let's I guess that's red.
Yeah, you got the little mound there, dude. The little snow mound. That might actually do it.
Let's see. I know. Like,
Oh wait, you've done it. Oh no.
Oh, you know
Okay,
what?
Damn.
wait. There's a rock here. Right?
Yeah.
So if there's a rock there, that's height. So
Yeah,
if
but
we
we
need to
need-
go over something like say a blue, we can go red over here. Right? And do
Yeah,
how many
yeah.
of these? And then we do blue up here, right? And then we
Okay, I'm gonna wait. I think I see what you're busy with. I see what you're thinking. Okay, hold on.
oh wait, hold on. Oh, right here. Let's just do it like this. And then we just got the blue one.
That's what happens, dude. I'm so curious. Okay, it grabs the thing. That's us, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
up to that little dude.
yeah, we got it.
Go, Flo. Get in there.
We did it. Yeah, the high.
Yeah, nicely done, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you freaking laser on the rock over there, dude. Laser on the rock.
Laser on the rock.
Yeah, dude. Like, why go to the most complicated answer if you've got a rock, dude?
Hey, if you got any kind of level height. Okay.
You know what, Flo? If you pass this game, right? If you, you know, like can get through this game, you should be offered a land surveyor job immediately.
A what? A land surveyor job?
Yeah, land surveyor. You know, they take those lasers out and they measure like angles, distances of land, how elevation, you know, for building and things like that. Yeah. So I think if you can beat this game, you should be given the opportunity of becoming a land surveyor.
That'd be good. I'll take it.
Yeah, give it to me. I'm gonna go measure some land.
Oh man. Okay, so let's have we done this one yet? Okay, no, we haven't done this one yet.
Yeah. Holy crap, enemy! Where the hell are you from, dude? Surveyors carry machetes and bush axes, Flo.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it's because they have to cut through shit to get to it. Yeah. I have to get to that little hill up there. Oh my god, what's happening here, Flo? This is like complicated. Oh, it's not my turn. You go, Flo.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a it just has blue. Okay, so what happens if we push this button? Nothing? Oh, the fan. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay. But do we want the fan on? What does the fan do?
I don't know, but we got a block.
Oh, does it switch that fan off?
Let's see. What do we have to do over here?
Holy
We
crap.
got another block.
Pistol. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's gonna. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can pop it on top of the... I do the transportation robot station.
Okay, so now we got another block.
Give us the block. Okay, that's great. Now, Flo, that blue is obviously powering another fan on the other side, right? So
Yeah.
I'm wondering, do we need to cut power to that thing?
I don't know, but I'm curious on something, but not.
Because we've got 3 blocks, right? So technically we could raise 3 blocks up to cut the blue. Because if you go down, you'll see there's a fan blowing under that thing. We want to switch that fan off, dude. We want to get in there.
Right. So we're gonna go grab this right here. And we're gonna grab that block.
Yeah, we're literally going to use the block to block, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Enemy, all I can say is I've got new respect for land surveyors. Oh, that's close, Flo. That's very close.
I know, maybe.
I'm not gonna mess with no land surveyor. Machetes, pistols.
Oh, that one's not as high over there.
Yeah, I wonder if you go close by.
I
No,
could
but
probably
that
get
fan is in the way.
closer.
That's the
See.
problem. The fan is in the way. I'm pretty sure, Flo, if you stack 3, you can jump over. Come on, let's try it, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
No, there is no try, only do.
Yeah. If I put that on top.
That's what I think what Yoda said to Luke, right? When he's like, I tried. And he's like, that is why. No, wait. What does he say? Don't try. Do. And then he says, I can't believe it. And then I think Yoda says to him, that is why you fail. Come on, dude, jump.
I know. I was trying to see if that little different, because I'm on top of the the little.
Yeah, that was close, dude. That was very, very close.
Oh man.
There is more to this maze, though, Flo. I see in the background there's some.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? Well, we could try something else. I was trying right here too. Like.
Flo, quick question.
Yeah.
Do we need to jump over the front of it? Can't we get over like maybe the? Do we have a recording of ourselves? No, not.
Oh,
this
that would be.
one, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think we have a recording.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
it's
need
just,
to go
it's
over
just not
that.
enough. Okay, let's
see.
think. Go to the other side, Flo. I want to see what's on the other side of this freaking base.
Up. Yeah. Let's see.
Because we've been focusing very heavily on this side, but I'm wondering if there's something on the other side that we can.
Oh yeah.
See or
Let's see
use.
if there's anything. No, that's the entrance.
So it's very symmetrical. What's in there? Is that the entrance?
Yeah.
Then there's a blue laser there. Okay,
We
and
can't go in here yet.
so Flo, why don't we go to where the blue laser is and block it at source? You know, like where it's on the platform.
Yeah. You know what? This thing right here. What does it do when we push this? The air. It moves it. But what? Oh, the blue. The blue. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's.
So we could actually just stack the bot, dude, if we really wanted to.
Yeah, well, we can stack it, and then it probably blocks the blue. Look.
Little bastard's been blown, of course, dude. Sorry, it's not quite funny. It's the way it looks.
Let's see, come here, buddy. All right, you think 2 would do it, or maybe
Yeah,
2 plus me?
Yeah, the question I want to ask, Flo, is, it only goes for a moment.
Right.
So is that enough moment for us? It is enough moment for us to get in, because it just has to cut it once, right?
I'm thinking,
And we're sorted.
Once you block, once
So
you cut
we
it.
need to get that third block, Flow, on top of that thing. Can we get the third block on top of it?
That or us, maybe. Maybe we block it.
Go.
Oh
Let's
shit!
see.
Damn, it threw me. Okay, maybe we do have to put the third one. It blew me away.
Oh. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, we didn't think about the fact that we would also be blown away by the fan, right?
Not at all.
You see, I was thinking that if this fails, right, as a backup, I was wondering if we can't try to get on top of the platform where the laser is. I don't know if we can have enough blocks though.
It's doing the thing, but we.
Okay, how long? We have time. It cuts off for a while, Flo, so you can actually run for it.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay.
Go. Okay, good man. Well done, dude.
Okay.
Well done, Flo. That was good. That was really good.
I wanted
Well
to
done.
do one last thing. It was like a little side, just to see what's out, what's in there. Might get stuck though.
Yeah, Flo, that was really good.
Oh yeah.
Impressive, dude.
So the next one's yours.
No shit, this pressure.
Okay, so watch. I don't know if I can get up there, but with 2 of them, maybe.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see if you could, like, just for shits and giggles. You see, I thought, we were thinking about the gate, where the laser cut off, but I never thought that the side fan, like, you have to always use the elements that you're given.
Well, it's like, why is it there?
Yeah, what's the point of it?
That's the question. It's like, why is it there? Okay. We'll put this on the side, and then we'll get the other one, and see if I can maybe jump.
Yeah, I don't. Now that you're closer to it, it looks like it's too high. Yeah.
See, we'll see, we'll see.
Bring the box.
But I don't know if I can grab it. Oh shoot.
No, it's fine, Flo. I don't think it'll make it, dude. I've got a bad feeling
I think we'll get
about
stuck.
that distance.
Oh shit. I think we'll get stuck. But
Yeah, it was just one of the possibilities to like exclude. If that excluded, then we definitely have to use the fan.
let's see. We'll put this here and then grab the.
Except you just jumped ahead immediately.
Okay. Just my curiosity, I was like, why do you guys have that void there?
Yeah.
If there's like a, secret weapon in there.
BFG.
Aliens. Okay, we'll put that there.
Oh man. Yeah, you have to whisper it. Aliens.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always like, when someone like can't explain something and you have that dude in the town that's like, aliens.
Look at you,
Hey
baby.
Flo! we could have done it. Oh, snowman.
It is snowman. Interesting. Well,
Okay, so Flo, it could have worked. It could have worked if we did it this way as well.
yeah, we would have blocked them.
Yeah, we could just put the block here. Done.
Put the block here, jump over here, call it a day.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. I like the fact that you can do more than one here. That you can like. I like it that they left a little bit of wiggle room, Flo, for different ways of.
Yeah, because there's a
solving
snowman back there, right? Where you can't see
Yeah,
it.
it's an Easter egg. Yeah. Wonder what other Easter eggs we've missed, dude.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Well, we'll find out. What's the You got the next dibs.
Oh man.
So here we need blue in some way, right? So just in case. Oh, but we don't have a blue here. We don't even have nothing in here. Dang. They just do dirty.
Oh, so there's nothing. Okay, let's have a look.
Okay.
Carrier pigeons. That gives us a clue.
So, prison break.
Carrier pigeons.
No, prison break.
Okay, prison break.
We got 2 fans.
What's that?
got a
That
button.
theme song from Prison Break? Remember that? I don't know if you remember the movie or the series Prison Break, Flo.
Shoot, I don't even know if I do. Prison break.
Was that Ramon I think it was Ramon Dajwadi. I think he was the guy who did the music. That famous freaking theme.
Or maybe I recognize it, but I never watched the show.
No,
Like
neither
some
did I, dude. But
suspenseful type
yeah,
of intro or something. Sounds like.
yeah. I saw
my
the
head.
premise and I was like, do I really want to be in a prison for 4 seasons?
Great inspiration. You're the best, Florence. Yo. Hey, thanks, Daniel. What inspiration? The strategies? I appreciate it. Here, we could do that, right? Is there anything in here? Nothing. A
I'm
blue.
just glad he's on my side.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's use these as weights to get in. There are lasers inside, Flo, so we could probably go and
grab
fetch those.
Everything we can get.
Ooh, fan jump, dude.
Oh, there's a. Here we go. So we got that. We got
Yeah.
that. We got a
Got
fan.
the laser beam.
Lasers, lasers. Okay, so we got blue, right?
Yeah.
And we'll just use the fan.
Okay. Yeah, let's use the fan as a weight there, and then let's go see what's in there as well, dude. I think that's a good strategy in the beginning. Is open what you can, get what you can, and
Yeah.
then start thinking.
And let's see what we have to play with.
So, Flo, question. You know the blue node, the power node? There is a room in there. Just I wonder if there's more to it. If there's other resources in there.
Other resources?
Yeah, there must be, dude. There must be. You know where we powered the node? Where the blue node power
the
node
main
is
one?
in that
Yeah.
little room.
Let's see. Yeah, the fan. Wait. What are you talking about?
So in here.
The
I'm
main.
a little bit behind you. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
nothing else in there.
No.
But look at the wall. Just look at the wall quickly. If you follow it, there's like an area behind it, but I'm not sure if that's just wall or if there's a secret area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we can get a block over there and see what's up.
Yeah.
My little scouter.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's like, you know, when you like move into a house and you realize this room is smaller than it should be.
Yeah.
And that's usually the beginning of a horror movie, dude. Like right there, yeah.
Well, we got one block. Oh, we got fans though, so we gotta keep an
over,
eye on
dude.
that. So the blue. Let's look at the blue. What's blue here that we can use? So this one, right? That's blue.
Yeah, we need to go up high,
That's
dude,
blue.
again, I think.
That's blue. Oh, we gotta do it first. We gotta put the block there first.
Yeah, we're gonna get it, fan the block up, and then we can connect everything, Flo.
Yeah, right. So let's see. Let's go.
Easy. Okay, but how do we power the fan?
We gotta go to all the blues. See if we can.
Oh,
click
we have to power that thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Chekhov's fan.
And we got a box here. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's not powering. We might have to power it first, Flo. Like, you know you did last time when you powered the fan, got it up, and then took the laser.
Oh yeah. You know what? What I'm gonna need? Oh wait, to power it, I need a. Okay, let's see.
And why the hell is there two fans there? Like, that's the other question.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to use the second fan to put the laser on top
Here's
of the
this
block.
fan. Yeah. So now we gotta. Okay. So let's do this. Let's put this on here. Let's put the fan here. Let's get the block.
Yeah, there's a window as well, Flo. That window is key. If we get over on the other side, I'm thinking we're going to get another laser beam.
Oh,
Yes.
we got a laser beam, yeah.
And there's one on the other side as well, Flo. Like, yeah.
And then, but we can't get out of it. We can just control the laser. Well, that's fine though.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. But it's an angle.
But Flo, you know, now that we have a second laser, we can't, yeah, as you say, you can't get the laser out. But now you can use this one
For an
probably
angle.
to power, yeah, for an angle. You know, like, so if you place it here at the window and we go back, I'm pretty sure that we can now use the other laser for other things, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Now we gotta get the.
All we need to do is we just need to power the fan while we have. Okay, so let's have a look.
So let's see if what the angle will give us. So. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that, right? Yeah, that'll work. Let's do
Nice.
this. So it's already
Full spread.
activated. Should work, right?
And
Yeah.
those fan moments are like the roller coaster moments in Rivet, dude. It's like,
Yeah. This one's some go heavy and some are light though.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay, that goes
go.
through.
Something opened, right?
Yeah, we can go into the that third gate, I think.
Wait, what
Or
opened?
can we?
What did
Yeah,
I
we need to redirect it here. I don't know, like where the hell?
Oh, yeah. Oops. I had to get out. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, there's nothing here. Am I tripping? Or did I already
Nope, you're
did
not
I already
tripping.
grab it? Okay, so maybe
Okay.
it's the other
So
one that
box
I
A,
need
nothing. Let's go to box B. But the way to get a box B is gonna be interesting.
This one definitely has to be from the high ground, I'm thinking.
Yeah, this one's got a laser. Not a laser, a steel fence.
Do we get? Oh.
But you get another fan, don't you? So now you can go and free up stuff, probably with fans, I guess.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me take a better look. I've seen it. What?
Yeah, that there is a red block there.
There's a red something, huh?
Yeah.
Right over there. Oh, there's another. Once we get open that, there's a blue.
There's a laser there as well, Flo. So
Yeah,
if we
so
can open
gotta
this
get the
one,
blue. Yeah, let's open up.
that would be potent, dude.
So that means we need the laser over here.
Yeah, so what we can do is let's send the second laser back here.
Yeah.
And then we power open that one.
You know what I've noticed? Oh, wait. But that's why we need the fans for the moment. We need one fan to replace. You know what I've noticed as a pattern? Is that they put us in a situation where we have to decide on like something that's uncomfortable for us.
Yeah.
Like being trapped.
Yeah. It's like, should we go over or shouldn't we? Yes.
Let's see, how do we do this? Oh, we just need to take the. We just need to take
you
it.
can put it on top.
Yeah, we can just grab it. Take it with us. We don't need the block.
Yeah.
They put us in a situation where we have to like feel like, oh no, this isn't the solution, because we would be trapped.
Yeah, the unknown.
Right, we'd be trapped in this scenario where you know, but then you don't need to go back technically, and you got to realize that sometimes that's the solution. Is that wait, we don't need to go back. So
yeah, it's like
you trap
what's the
yourself.
most efficient answer? Yeah. And what can you reuse? I think that's another thing that they've added to the complexity. So the idea is once you've done one, why do you need to keep one open, right? You can use the resources given to you and recycle them elsewhere. That's another thing that's happening more and more. Let's have a look. Okay.
Yeah,
Get another laser beam. You see, now we've got another power node from this side. So
yeah.
So we can actually free up the laser. We don't need the original laser. We can now use that power node to power the other.
Well, now we have. Let me see. Well, we still need to power it for the moment, but then.
Yeah, but if you look behind you, you'll see there's another power node. So we could technically fetch all the lasers and bring them here, right?
Oh yeah, you know what?
And the block. And the block. We'll
so
need
we
the
just
block
need a
as well.
block. We need a block. So if we grab the block, like you say, then we'll activate this one, and we can get out of here. Let's see.
And then put a laser on top of the block.
One thing though is this one's gonna close right after I turn these on. Right when
then we just.
We're gonna have to
use the second. Yeah. Sorry, Flo. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What's your thought?
No, please. I'm sorry, man. I was like listening to you. I thought you were finished, but then like, yeah, it's a bit of a delay. But go ahead. Just tell me what you were thinking.
Well, I was thinking we use this right here, the connector, to bail these two out. And
Yeah.
the only way I can bail these two out is if this one gets turned on. The only way this can be activated, from my thought, is if we got the high ground, like for the fans.
Yes.
So that's the
And
only
we can't
way
go
I
back
can.
if we turn that one off.
Yeah. So.
But Flo, you know what we can fetch? The one in the beginning. No, we can't because that'll. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm on your level here.
So we'd have to find a way.
Question: do we now have enough materials to float a laser in the air?
Float a laser in the air?
Yeah, you know the beginnings. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if we can reach. We need a laser. So we need a escape.
yeah,
So if I turn this off, then we can't get out. Wait, let me see. Oh, you know what? I have an idea.
okay.
So we grab this one. That should keep this one active, right?
Yes, and then we can cut off the other one.
And then now we have two. So now we use this one to get one out. And
Yes.
then we do the fan thing, which means that why did
Oh
that do
shit!
power?
Yeah, we should have left. Yeah, I think what happened was
We didn't connect the other one, huh?
You didn't connect it. Yeah, shit.
Okay. But that's yeah.
Well, we could technically power. No, we can't. Right
No, we
now.
have to go around real quick. It's okay. But oh shit! I think we screwed up. Cause now we got.
Okay, you can open it again. Let's see. Yeah, we can get out.
see. But then, maybe we can get. Let's see.
Don't we have two fans? Can't we use one of the fan blades to weight down the?
The square. We
Oh,
can use.
there's a laser there though as well.
We'll do that. Okay. We'll
Yeah, it can't be hopeless, dude. We must find a way.
There's always a way. Okay, let's go back over here and go back to the square. Put this in here. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll connect this one, and this one.
Yeah, and then we can.
And that will keep that one powered up.
We hope.
Right?
Yes, there we go. Nicely done.
Oh wait, I shouldn't have done the second one, right? Because that one's gonna disrupt this one. So what we'll do is let me go back real quick and properly do it. The sequence. Okay. So this one, and no. This one and this one. And then we grab this one. Let's see. And now we can do that and escape.
Oh,
with this
nicely done.
Right?
Nicely done, Flo. Recycle these little bastards.
Now what we'll do is we'll click this one, which I don't even know if we're in the right angle for this one, but maybe this one has to be in a certain angle. But if not, we'll process of learning. Oh, that has to be on. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry, enemy. It can't go through the metal fencing. We've tried. Trust
Right.
me.
So, let's see, this might be in a bad spot though. I might have put it in a bad spot. I need a fan. No, it turned off all the...
Oh, damn.
Damn it. Okay, let me... But then I need the square. What the hell? Okay, let's try to do this one then.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, we need to get
but
this
we need to get one to power this. Shoot.
Yeah, let's go fetch one, Flo. Let's float one, because then we've still got one laser left. We can access the other doors, I guess, with a flying laser from there. You know what I'm saying?
We
can also fan ourselves over. Yeah,
we can fan
there's a hectic sequence here that we need to follow step by step.
Yeah, we can't get out if we do it. Okay.
Oh man, I might be fading a bit on you here.
Hold on.
I'm holding on, dude. I'm holding on.
Okay, I know. That's how I felt like last night. It's like, gets you.
Oh, by the way, how is that going? The what do you call it? Outer Wilds.
It's going. The only thing is that it's like there's a lot of like passionate players that like it, and so there's like like I don't want clues.
The back seats.
Yeah. It's a little complicated.
Okay, with you, bro.
It's so
you
I'm
should
like,
actually just like blur out your chat, dude, while you're playing.
I might have to just like, have it where it's like they don't, you know, they just,
you know how much I hate
just
that.
have to give you the answers or lead you to the answers. I don't get it. So and like it's hard to be polite and read chat when you have to look, and then there might be some spoilers. So it's like I don't want to be rude. I don't want to sound rude, but you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. It's like, you know what I hate is when I've missed a rugby game, and then I go on YouTube you just type in highlights because you just actually want to see, you know, the official rugby highlights on YouTube that doesn't show you the score or anything. So you open up YouTube, you click highlights, and then the first thumbnail is Scotland loses. You're like, great, you bastard. You know, it's over now. Why would I watch it? You know, like it's. But anyway.
All right, let's start from scratch because I think we messed up the order, but we learned a lot from it.
We did learn a lot.
Should be easier because we need two outside, and you know, we'll probably go through circles trying to get the other two back. So we grab this, put that there. We got a block. Oh yeah, we have to do the angle, right?
Yeah, the angle and then the sequencing from there, yeah.
Yeah, grab the
So it's all about like what we throw over and what we can reclaim, basically.
Yeah.
And I think, Flo, like if we can get once we have that second laser, or that third laser, sorry, then we can start thinking about maybe floating a laser so that we can access it elsewhere. But I think all we need to just get the sequencing right, then we can get in. The problem here is, with this particular puzzle, is like if you don't get the sequencing right, you lock yourself in.
Right.
Or out.
Yeah, that's what we learned. So we're gonna have to not do that.
Yeah.
So now that we locked ourselves once, let's do that at the very end.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling, dude, to get to lock yourself in or out.
No, not at all.
Dude, I once locked myself out of my house, like my previous house, and yeah, it was an interesting day. I ended up as I could see the keys, you know, like on the they were on the kitchen table, but of course too far in, right? The door was open, but the security gate was open. So I ended up like tying rakes and stuff together.
Oh, really?
And then I eventually got them in there,
look
and
at
I could
this.
move the keys. Flo, what the hell, dude? No, man, come on. Come on, no, this is ridiculous. This is no. This is wrong.
I
dude.
saw like a little lip right here, right? I saw a lip
What
right
the hell
here,
was the point of all this thinking?
and I raised up a little bit. When I went, I was like, oh, I went up a little bit. So I figured maybe that's a little distance, just enough for me to get the 2, to get on top of the 2.
Man.
So now I was like, well, let me get the 2 up here, raise up a little bit, and yep, little by little, we got the.
Yeah. Dude, this is excellent. This is like, I'm just like, I'm thinking about like, how do I get my keys out from the rake, and you finish the puzzle with 2 boxes, dude. What the hell?
Well, the question is like, what's over here? Is
Well,
there
now that
anything else over here?
Flo, seriously, who cares, dude? You
Like,
got it.
is there like a star or something in here, or no star?
Yeah, dude, but all I can tell you is now that we've learned that trick is gonna help us later.
Oh yeah, because you know why, right? Because we can take stuff out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Flo, this is excellent.
We could take let's take one of these out.
Yeah, enemy, we're working according to the moral principle in this game of what is not forbidden is allowed.
Okay, we got
So, yeah,
2
so-
blocks
So
out.
if we can do it, it's part of the game, dude. Oh my
Yep.
god, Flo. This is gonna be so good.
Oh, but we beat everything though. That's the funny
Oh,
part.
man.
If we did this one first, we
Take the
could
block with you as a souvenir, dude. Can't you teleport through with a block?
we could have.
I'm sure you can.
We could have used it for like, you know.
Yeah, bring it to the halls with us, dude. Souvenirs.
Oh my goodness.
Hot damn, Flo. You're a freaking master. Freaking master, dude. Yeah, the probe squeeze. He did the probe squeeze. Right there. And the probe popped out on the other side, dude.
Bro pumped out. Yep. There's a will, there's a way. Yeah,
Yeah,
but look
so
at
what
that. We would have been
easy-
able to
like-
solve
like-
that
like-
one. All of them would
So
have been
let's just-
solvable. Go
Let's
ahead.
just reflect for a second. I mean, what an easy puzzle, huh? And
Yeah.
that took us like no time to do, dude.
Not
you know?
even a sweat off my back.
Yeah, I wasn't even saying things like I'm fading or anything like that. We were just like, yeah, like in.
Yeah, I'm just thinking right here. Activate this one, turn that one on.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
Just-
doing maybe another run after of like a creative run of which ways you could do it or something, and we could try to find different ways. And
Yeah, that's actually a great idea, Flo. Like maybe we must,
creative,
when we beat it, we come back.
different variations. Yeah, with the new light, right? New understanding of the physics.
Yes. I mean, we're learning something every time we play. What I'm learning is, don't ever think standard. That's what I'm learning from you, dude. So like, you know,
Yeah.
cheers, man who lost a tooth as he's on his way. Adios, man.
Cheers.
Thanks for stopping by, checking us out.
Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out, and hopefully you guys are liking the, you know, Talos.
The divergent thinking,
Yeah.
the cheese.
The cheese, I guess. In this case, there's a lot of cheese. There's been a lot of cheese in here.
Yeah, dude, there's some good Gouda here.
Yeah. All right.
Gouda.
Get some rest.
Anyway, thanks, Flo. Have a good one. And yeah, remember, we must still speak at some point, dude, about Kant's axe. Or Kant's axe, right?
Yeah.
But we'll get there. We'll do that next time, because I like, if I have to talk about that right now, I think I'm not going to sleep, dude. And I need to sleep.
Okay. All right. Catch you up.
All right, Flo. Go well. Cheers, Tomo. Cheers, everyone. Have a good one. Adios.
Let me jump on this. Let me jump on this stuff. It's funny, you can put this on here and jump on top. You know what I mean? Straight cliff hanging. Alright, I'll catch you guys up. Till next time, we'll break another level.